We're live. Okay, so welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. This is Avatar Origins back at it again. We have another special guest today. Um, we've got Avatar Freckles, who is a professor, a UC Berkeley professor, mind you, who teaches a course on Avatar the Last Airbender. How insane is that? Amazing. Well, thank you so much for having us here, y'all. Um, yes, let's hear from you. We would love
Okay.
to introduce yourself. This is
Okay.
your platform.
This
Yes.
is
Okay.
wild, by the way. We're talking to a professor that
Wait.
teaches
But wait.
Avatar. But yeah,
But wait. Because I was being facetious. I mentioned it earlier, but I'm saying professor as in like a jokey joke, but it's a decal course. So that's a student run course. I'm actually an undergrad.
okay.
Still, professor.
No,
You're
professor.
teaching
Yeah.
You still
Avatar.
utilize Avatar in your session,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so a little bit more about myself.
Yes.
So I've been a hardcore fan since the show first aired. I have been a part of fandom since 2005. I've been on Tumblr. I've been in real life participating in like the racebending.com protest that was about the whitewashing in Hollywood and particularly about the movie. Um,
Wait, there's a
and
movie? No, kidding.
I
There
know.
is no movie in
There's no
Bossing
movie
I
Say.
know
Bossing Say.
there
there's
is
no
no
movie
movie.
in Boston.
And I'm very nervous. I'm just going to be transparent. Um, I'm also a co-facilitator of the Avatar: The Last Airbender decal at UC Berkeley, and UC Berkeley's sort of known for fandom classes, and this is the first major Avatar: The Last Airbender course. So there's one on Percy Jackson, there's one on Harry Potter, but so our course is going to be under the English department, and it is for credit. So, and it is upper division. So if you fail it, it actually does impact your grade. And this will be my third semester teaching it. And last semester we had a special guest, and that special guest was Janet Varney. And this semester we're going to see who else we can get. Uh, but yeah, it's a critical analysis class on Avatar The Last Airbender, applying all sorts of theory, basically doing a close reading of the entire series. I'm also huge on lore. They call me, well, Avatar lore could have been my name too, because I know so much about the lore. And I'm one of those fans where, well, I'm nervous right now, so I kind of doubt I can. But usually, if you describe a line or a scene, I can name the episode and the season. So I'm one of those type of fans. And yeah, I've gone to the Avatar concert every time. So this is my second time going, and I'm a huge anime nerd as well. I'm very nervous. You have to prompt me.
Um, we're gonna have
That's
to put
epic.
that to the test. So, just
Questions.
Oh, I ship Sutara. I ship Sutara, and I'm a Hama apologist.
Oh,
oh, we're
I
gonna
wrote
get
dang.
spicy.
I wrote a 24-page paper on Hama and the philosophy of Iroh, by the way. Very interesting. It's great.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm a Hama defender, and so is Janet Varney. So I'm
But
in good
you know
company.
what? If you think about it, you can't blame Hama for the action she's done after what she's been through, right? So,
Yeah,
to
she
some
just has
extent.
PTSD, and I have qualms with the way that the episode was presented. I feel like it's definitely a reflection of the time, but we can go into that later if you want.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a lot of feelings and thoughts regarding Hama.
All right.
Yeah, so
All right.
where'd you?
Wow.
Where?
Okay, so I can start with this
Make that
question:
easy.
is what got you into Avatar? How did this blossom?
Okay, my Avatar origin story. So
Yes.
Yes.
2005, I was watching Naruto. I remember, I don't think Avatar was advertised that, like, I didn't even know it was going to premiere, but I was channel flipping and Naruto had a little break. And then I saw The Boy in the Iceberg. I was intrigued. And from there, it was a love story. That was 20 years, in the making. It's beautiful. I I believe what first caught my attention was Aang's effervescence, his whole attitude. I felt like the humor was spot on. Sokka's sarcasm, it was very, I mean, Avatar the Last Airbender is very much heavily inspired by anime. So a lot of the tropes, a lot of the maturity that's even in the very first episode, it really drew me in. And I felt like this is a series that I could, see myself diving into. And that was the case. It was the the Western response to anime, and it's like a love letter to anime, and that's what I think
Oh
made me
man,
fall in love with it.
it's such a hot debate within like the Avatar community. Is Avatar an anime or not? And I think you put it perfectly. It's a love letter to anime.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Sorry.
wait, what were you gonna say?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't mention in my intro because I was nervous, but I also write for Crunchyroll. So,
No way.
yeah, I write for Crunchyroll. And I've been a feature writer for Funimation because they were taken by Sony and all that. But I feel like I have a controversial stance as far as whether or not Avatar is anime. I think it is. I don't care. I don't care. Fight me. Fight me. Argue with your mama. I don't care. It's anime to me. I don't care. I that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Do you have dissenting opinions? Dissenting opinions? And I
No.
have I can back it up, but I'm very much like if we were in Japan, Avatar the Last Airbender it's anime. Like it's yeah.
Falls in the category. I was
What'd you
always
say?
asked that question in that debate, and I honestly just given the generic answer. I don't care, right?
Yeah.
And I just don't care. I love the storytelling. That's what
Yeah.
mattered to me, right? And
Yeah.
I said that a lot every time I'm at anime conventions, cosplaying as Aang,
Yeah.
and I don't get the dirty looks. I just get the let me get your photo, let me take a photo
Yeah.
of you type thing. I'm like, look, it's because look, it's the storytelling that mattered to me the most in that sense. I mean, yes, I will agree with you definitely that it is inspired by anime, by various anime. So yeah, in a way, just like you said, love letter to anime. So
Yeah.
that's why I will definitely agree on you on that one. But
I also
is it
just think
anime?
it's
Is it this? I personally don't
you
care.
don't care. Yeah.
I
No.
don't care. The story
Completely
was great
valid.
as it is. You know.
I see it as an American anime, so I'm kind of in
Yeah.
the same vein. It's like basically the only thing that makes it not an anime is that it didn't originate in Japan. But like you said, if you just did this in Japan instead, it would 100% be an anime.
Yeah.
Look at Teen Titans, for instance.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Another-
no, I understand
Like,
that. I'm just saying that when I talk to friends who live in Japan and they talk about the definition of anime, where there's like the Western definition of anime, where it's, in this box of only made in Japan. But when you're in Japan, it's animation.
Yeah.
Like that's
Exactly.
what it is.
Exactly.
And also, I just think it gets more complicated because there's a lot of outsourcing or a lot of other animation studios in different countries are making the animation in the anime. So you'll
Yeah.
see it being made by a Korean studio or a Chinese studio. Does
Yeah.
that dilute whether or not it's anime?
Yeah.
Or Panty and Stocking. Panty and Stocking that was supposed to be a love letter to American cartoons. Is that I don't think it wants to be an anime, but we're gonna call it I think it's I think it gets murky. I think
Wow.
it gets murky.
Okay, so we actually have also some. I want to first of all, I want to hear from you, Tall. Do you think Avatar is an anime?
Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
I've been hearing that argument for years. It's been back and forth. Some people say American anime. I have no agreement, no disagreement on it. I mean, obviously it has anime components in the series. I mean, obviously, and the Legend of Korra as well. But aside from that, I do have a question, and I'm probably going to pop in Avatar Freckles.
Freckles.
I'm probably going to
Freckles.
pop in with questions regarding the show. So I'll start with this one.
Mhm.
I'm going to give you an easy one. It's an easy one. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
The
All right.
challenge accepted.
Foamy mouth guy,
Yeah.
what episode? What's the title of the episode? And what book?
Kyoshi Warriors. I was in
Yep.
Kyoshi Warriors, season
Yep.
1.
Ghost Warriors. And
Book one.
Yeah. Yeah.
who told you to say something? Rico, nobody was talking to you.
Hey,
Give
come
me
on. We knew
again.
what
I'm nervous,
book
so
it's in.
I'm gonna give myself grace and say it's probably gonna take me a bit longer. But yeah, Kyoshi Warriors. Give me
I mean,
something else.
it's all cool. This is all in love.
No, I
And
know.
that's
I'm
what
having fun.
Avatar,
I'm getting
that's what
competitive.
Avatar is about.
Like I'm having fun. Give me something else.
You know something else?
I can fan out.
Um,
This is great. I can just fan out.
I'll give you another easy one.
No,
Name
I reject it.
without saying no avatars included. Name 8 Earthbenders. Go.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna just quiz me on episodes. 8 Earthbenders.
Okay,
So
5.
5.
Yep.
Okay, so we have Toph, we have Bolin, we have Long Fang, we have Boomy, obviously, and I'm trying to remember the Earth King's name because the episode was just titled The Earth King. But I know the definition of his name is, I think it's General Fong. Google it. I think it's General Fong, but those are
Okay.
Earthbenders.
Okay.
I
Next
would have
question.
also mentioned
Kim?
Haru.
I mean, Momo.
Haru is another one.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, Haru, but-
that was a hard question. I was just like, do
It
I
wasn't
even
a
know
hard
how-
question.
I'm like, the boulder.
I can
does
deep
he
cut
count?
references General Fong.
What's the boulder count?
I
Um,
don't see any clothing.
So we actually have some some fan questions, especially relating
Yeah.
to your course, your university course. So maybe I'll sprinkle those in there, and then like as we go around, get some more information about you, Avatar Freckles,
Okay.
and your love for Avatar, but also about your course. So would love to know a little bit more about what is the course name, what is like the description, and
Yeah.
this question submitted by Ridian23 wants
Okay.
to know, after the students complete the course, what do you hope is their biggest takeaway?
Okay, that's an excellent question. I love it. Okay, so I felt like I should just read the course spiel. I'm very proud of it, but let me just give you the course name. It's Bending Literary Canon, a critical analysis of Avatar the Last Airbender. And then let me actually pull up my gorgeous course description, which I had pulled up, and my phone fell asleep. Give me one moment. One moment. Commercial break. Okay. So here's my course description. I'm nervous now.
You
Now
can do
the
it.
audience. I believe in myself. Okay. So I start off with a quote. It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Quiz, who said it? I know it's obvious. Who said
Iroh.
it? Yeah.
Iroh. Bitter
Yeah, of
work.
course. Of course.
Best. My favorite quote from Iroh.
That's fantastic. Look at that. What are the chances? So I start off, does Avatar the Last Airbender belong in the literary canon? Should it be counted among the classics, Romeo and Juliet, Pride and Prejudice, or The Tale of Genji, in terms of prestige, cultural significance, and artistic merit? Furthermore, can a children's animated series constitute literature at all? In this course, we will bend the literary canon, examining ATLA with the same care, rigor, and curiosity typically reserved for traditional canonical texts. Students will use the series as a text for critical, thematic, and socio-political analysis, evaluating how effectively the series addresses complex issues such as genocide, colonialism, and imperialism. They will learn about the real-world cultural and historical inspirations behind ATLA and discuss how these elements are blended and reimagined within the series. Students will also engage in lighthearted fandom discourse, share hot takes, and dive into the series' lore in depth. Students should expect to spend, and that goes into the boring homework, but if you wanted to know, you'll expect to spend approximately 2.5 hours per week on course activities. These include watching assigned episodes, participating in discussion posts, and reviewing supplementary materials. such as video essays and scholarly articles that provide theoretical frameworks for interpreting the series.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going. I should have brought one of my books. Would it be? Should I bring one of the books that we're using? Would that be? Should I go? Should I go? Okay, I'll go. Okay, talk.
I'm not gonna lie. Dude.
If I
go
saw
just
that
for
course
course.
description, sign up.
Dude, sign me up right there. Sign me up.
Wait, what'd you
How
say?
far are you from- I was going to ask. Can you hear me?
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
I was going to ask, how far are you from what is
UC
it?
Berkeley.
UC Berkeley.
About an hour and change.
Okay.
I would just try to go at least
online?
one sitting. One sitting. You know what I'm saying? And
Is the course offered online? No.
get some video footage to maybe share with the fan base through Avatar Origins, of course.
I will see. But we are live.
I wonder if the university, was there a fee involved in bringing Miss Varney to the school to talk? No, normally the college foots the bill on that. I was wondering if there was a fee involved, or did she just? I mean, personally, if I was a voice actor on the show and someone's talking about teaching Avatar at a university/college, I'm definitely coming on for free.
I'm still
So
looking.
we were talking
But I
Avatar
heard you.
Freckles. Oh, okay.
I heard a little bit that if there's a fee involved.
Yes.
Is that what you're? Yeah, it is, because it's a real course, so you're paying for the credits. Yeah.
Right.
You're
No.
paying-
Was there a fee involved in obtaining the presence of Miss Varney?
Oh. Okay. No,
Or any of the guests.
she
Yeah.
did it.
Awesome.
Kindness of her heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I was saying. If I were a voice actor, and I found out that someone was instructing a class on Avatar at a prestigious university or any university or college, I'm going in for free. Like for the love of the fandom, for the love of the audience,
Exactly.
and for the love of what you're doing for the community.
That's how it should be. Can I get one more minute to try, and then I'll give up? I'll give up.
That's
It's a
okay.
really cool book.
We're just chatting amongst ourselves
You're
while
cool?
we wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's normal in a podcast. I'll be right back.
Honestly, it's okay. We're live. We're casual. It's all good. But this is maybe I would love to go sit. I would love to sit in on a call, like just to and so not a call, but like a class.
Yeah.
So I'll see if that's in the cards. Because I think I don't know if your tech if there's like probably some restrictions in who can just attend a class. But yeah, that would be exciting.
Oh,
I have an example of one of the books that we will be getting into, and it is Race in the Animated Bodyscape, Constructing and Ascribing a Racialized Asian Identity in Avatar and Korra.
Wow.
So that's one of the books. Francis M. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name, but Agnoli, I believe. But yeah, this is.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody pick up that book, y'all. Race in the
Whoa.
Animated Landscape.
That's
Yeah, you
interesting.
can find it on Amazon. We're also reading, and I'm going to be giving an online copy, but there's a whole book on the philosophy that's in Avatar the Last Airbender. Oh, it's great.
I think I have that book.
Yeah,
they
it's
delve into the-
fantastic.
Yeah, because
That's what I looked in
also
for Iroh, and I
Yeah.
absolutely highly recommend it.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
they
just
al-
an example.
and
Great
they also
text.
delve into the martial arts that were used in it, that were referenced in the book, in the series as well, and all that. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I real quick for that last part of the question, when they take the course, what do you hope is their biggest takeaway?
What I hope, it's probably going to be a twofold answer, but I would want them to use the lessons that they gleaned from the series and apply it in the way that they apply it in their everyday life, but on a larger scale, because there's so many ethical issues, there's so many socio-political statements made in the show that are in favor of or furthering social justice. I would really hope that it would cause the students to at the very least, think critically about the media they consume and about how real world, everyday politics affects their life.
Mhm.
And I feel like what Avatar The Last Airbender can do is put these issues that some people really don't want to face or interact with because it's heavy. It puts it in a way that is palatable, still powerful, but palatable. And so these issues are now in conversation with fandom, and it makes it less less intimidating to be able to converse about. So I want them to be able to just be critical thinkers, um, be empathetic, and always ask themselves, what would Iroh do?
So be open-minded.
WWID.
Yeah.
Open-minded.
Yeah,
Drink tea. He'd drink tea.
This is true.
of course.
And
This
he
is
would
true.
drink tea with it because there's a lot of patience when drinking tea. Yes.
Of course.
All
Wow.
right. I have a question here. Now does this actually is from one of the fans of the Discord by username Avatar Yang Chen 2008.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Now, does the coursework involve expanded materials outside the original show, such as the Dark Horse comic books and the Chronicles of Avatar novels, and recently City of Echoes by Judy Lin?
Mm,
And have you personally ever read those by any chance?
okay. So the course mainly involves the series. It can expand into Korra. Um, Usually, the comic books and the books, they're brought up in conversation with whatever we're discussing. So a student might use it as an example, but everything from the comics and whatnot, it's not explicitly a part of the curriculum, but we absolutely welcome it. And usually, when a student has a question about anything lore related, I love to research. I think it's fun. So even if I hadn't read the book or if I hadn't read the comic, I still will do my very best to dive in, get the answer, and that's it. But as far as reading the comics, I've read a couple. Um,
Mhm.
and then the books, I haven't read the books. Um, I no comment, no comment,
Okay.
nothing further.
Okay.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't hear
Here
you.
we go.
What'd you say?
All right.
I thought I just heard you, Tall. Can you say something again?
you heard me. Kim,
We
you
can
heard
hear
me?
you now. We can hear you now.
Yep.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freckles? Okay. Do you collect like I know you have books, but
Mhm.
are you a collector as well of all things Avatar or anything anime related?
I I'm not a collector. I would
Okay,
if my fun. Yeah, I would if I could, but I can't.
understood. Understood. I'm
Yeah.
just curious because a lot of fans they pick up things like for instance that guy Rico.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, I have
I
like
would ask him
random
to.
merch
Oh, that's good.
It's
That's
a
good.
everywhere.
start.
When I think of collectors, I don't know if we're thinking on the same scope of collectors, but I think like the whole entire room is Avatar: The
No,
Last Airbender. So yeah, if you're not asking about that, then yeah, I'm kind of a collector. But
yeah, not that severe, but Rico, he has
yeah,
a nice collection. That's right, Avatar Rico,
good.
you have a nice
Yes.
collection. I don't know if you want to share that, but and I know
She
Momo
looks
has.
excited.
Like I have a
Yeah.
small collection myself,
She
you
looks
Show
know, and
excited.
me.
every time we go to San Diego Comic Con, we're always picking up one, two,
You're
three,
Oh,
four
of
a
little
few a
course.
few things, right?
posters or some type of swag or
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
just
Oh,
like
I could
some.
show you.
I think for Momo,
Like,
she has not unpacked a lot of her things. Have you not? Have you?
Show. Oh,
okay.
show me.
All right. This is one of my prize collections. This is actually a one of one. Okay, and this is fan made.
Get
Yes.
the
All right.
mask,
Oh, should I get
Rico.
my turtle tux?
Mask.
Should we?
I'm getting the mask. I'll get the mask. Hold on one second. All right.
That is so cute.
Okay. So
That is so cute. I love it. I'm obsessed. Oh.
It's actually got the
They
same
actually
little model.
sold out of those.
Oh my god, I love it. I love yes, and I love it. You're rocking it. Yep, I should have known. I should have known.
Let's keep this
All
right
right.
here.
So these are
Uh-huh.
one of ones, okay? Because these
Yeah.
were made, commissioned by a good friend of mine.
Yeah,
So bear with me, all right? Now,
yeah.
you might recognize this. This right here.
Yes, yes, it's the mask that Aang had on for a hot
Yes.
second.
For the one, yes, for the one time when he met,
Yes, the one
before they
time
met
during the
Jong, the
festival.
dessert,
Yeah.
right? So, I actually wore this a few times at cons. Now, same episode, right here.
That's what Jong. Yeah.
This is the mask Katara wore, right? Right, formed by the same, made by the same friend, and
Oh my god, you got to give me that friend's email.
like, we'll talk. And then he also made the Sokka one too. So yeah, these are very rare fan made, but yeah, I actually keep them on the wall, and I remember I even wore this right in front of Gordon Cormier, who played
Mhm.
Aang in the live action. And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, so so yeah, those hang on my wall right underneath my Spirit Halloween masks that
Oh,
glows in the dark and
I love it.
the Spirit one. But yeah, I have
All from the deserter. I love it.
yeah, all from the
Yes.
deserter.
They're
Yeah.
all from the deserter.
Yep. All one of one. And they're no one else
I
has
love
it.
it. Deep cut. I love it.
Yep. Yep.
Squeezing Aang's head in excitement. Ignore me. Poor Aang. But I have other plushies too. Like I have my friend made me a turtle duck. So that was cool.
Nice.
So
That's the
Nice.
one I
run and grab that or something. I have a turtle duck. I have a big old Momo. Oh, in the class, it's really cute. And I'll go into the, I don't know if I want to go into the facilitators. I do want to like shout them out.
Yes.
But like we do have whenever someone asks a question, we throw this plushie called because he's kind of an unfortunate looking Aang. Like he looks a little off. You know, something not right about the boy, but it's okay. We love him. So we call him and then that's what I can show you
We
He's
can
been
see
doing
you.
it, though.
We can see you.
You want to see
We can see.
I can run and grab Give me a
and the
second.
turtle duck.
Okay, I'll be right back. It'll be quick. I'm running.
Well, you know, there is one other thing I do have, and I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah,
right
are we
behind-
doing a little mini show and tell? Because I can go.
I
and get,
guess we
like-
are for a bit, but
Y'all
if
just
you-
got completely off subject.
Yeah, we should probably get back to the actual university course, and then
Yeah.
we'll do that eventually. Hold on, let me.
I would say get some more questions from the fandom.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Nice.
Next thing you know, you guys will start doing voices of the characters.
All right. Obviously,
Oh.
you haven't
This
seen
one I
this.
got from a Comic-Con a few years ago.
You see how I'm getting less nervous?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we're just doing a little
Ooh.
show and tell.
We got
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
It's just,
Nice.
you know, he
What the
does his
world?
best.
That's why he's called
Like-
Oong.
He's ooh.
He's
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
And then my turtle duck that my friend made me.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
This is the little Momo that I have.
Oh,
And then
Somebody said
This
they're
is
not
a Komodo
collectors. Look at this
rhino.
stuff.
wow.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
this stuff. That's being a collector.
so yeah,
Right.
I
It
guess
doesn't
I
mean you
am.
have
I
to
never
retire,
considered
bro.
it.
This is
That's
a cosplay prop of mine. I semi-retired, so closed up, but if you can see.
Yes!
Wow.
up.
We're gonna have to okay guys, we're getting off topic. A tall earther mentioned
This
this.
is so
We're gonna have to have a
cool.
whole episode of show and tell, okay?
So-
Like
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
we'll-
Come back.
Avatar Freckles, we're gonna see you in another episode for show and tell. Bet? Make sure you bring Oong, okay?
Bring Oong.
Bring
Let's-
Oong. Don't
I-
say anything about Oong.
Yes, we should get back on the subject now. Oh
Okay.
my. All right.
A tall earthbender, do you have a question?
Oh, I
Say-
can't hear
say that
you.
again?
List.
All right.
Was that all?
No, okay. I have a question from another fan. Okay, so who approves a course like this at the university?
Okay.
And then is there any like that's from Boomer Ostro, and another thing from who wants to know is he or she or they want to know is
Mhm.
what background or prior knowledge is expected of students enrolling in this course.
That's an
Um,
excellent question.
yeah, so like
Okay.
how does this get approved, and is there any required like knowledge or prerequisites?
Okay. I'm going on my phone just because I sent someone the process of how to make a decal. It can get pretty strict and long, but it's two main people, two main student bodies that'll do. Give me one moment to find that real quick. 1 second. But there's the ASUC that does it, which is basically the student government that does a lot of the approving process. You have to also be approved by whoever the director of your department is. So I had to get approved by the English department's director. Um, you also have to get approved by a, a member of staff from whatever school you're going to do the decal with. And you have to get a professor to sign off on the decal. So it's very it can't be like a haphazardly created thing because it has to go through a number. Yeah, I there's more, but that's pretty much it. The ASUC, the director of the department. Um, there's also there. You also have to take a class. It's not really a class, but it's like a lecture that you have to take on how to be a decent or more than decent facilitator. So you need to do that too and pass it. So yeah, typically you start the decal process many months in advance. I'd say 6 months for me in advance because there's a lot of sign offs that you have to. There's a lot of deadlines. A lot of people have to give their signatures. I would say that's it. And then someone asked me, someone DM'd me what the process is like, and I sent them the whole shebang. It's you have to seriously want it. You have to really want it. And I will say that I'm really grateful for the OG creators of the class as well because it's like Voika, which is my co-facilitator, we took over. I'm getting nervous again. Why? I was so happy before and showing all my stuff, and now I'm getting nervous. Oh, I gotta hold on to comfort aid. Okay.
Fine, go ahead.
But the OG facilitators, they did so much heavy lifting initially because you have to just determine how many units the course is worth. It could be 1 or 2 units, and you need to prove why every single unit is what's taking up those hours. So you have to break all that down, and that has to be approved as well by the department. So
Amazing.
there's a lot.
Are there prerequisites to enroll in the course, or can somebody who has never heard of Avatar the Last Airbender in their life enroll in this course?
We actually had someone who didn't take who've never seen Avatar before. They took the course before. Yeah, one person. I feel like I want to say that yeah, we welcome someone who hasn't seen the show, but you have to have extraordinary responses because you do have to fill out a Google form and answer questions regarding Avatar, regarding how you consume media and animation, your feelings on looking at it academically. So if there's a lot of people who sort of give milquetoast answers and they haven't seen Avatar, then you're less likely to get in. But we did let someone in who watched Avatar for the very first time, and the class is so we're impassioned fans. We're so it feels like a club, but also like an academic as well. If you got from the my little class description, but we're not judgmental because the person who saw Avatar for the very first time, I asked, "Oh, what did you think of it?" And they were like, "Eh," like they're like, "It's fine, 7 out of 10." Okay, okay, a tear. Okay, like I'll take it. But it's you don't have to take Avatar. I do recommend you don't have to watch Avatar to take the class, but I highly recommend it. I highly recommend being familiar with it and being a fan.
Okay. I have a question here.
Yeah.
This is submitted by Rydan23. How do you keep students continuously engaged on the show material throughout the semester?
So I will say that the class is very structured. We'll explore different themes every single class, and it's discussion based. So a lot of people who are in the class, one of their favorite things in the world is to talk Avatar and to apply a critical lens on it. So if you get into the class, there's already, a desire to do that, which is the brunt of the course. But in order to make sure that people don't feel a bit stagnant when season comes along and you're inundated with work from your other classes, um, we we basically make the discussion questions more thought, like it's thought provoking all year round, but we really want to en- encourage the class to participate in a fandom sense as well. So if it were purely, so I would sum it up as if it were purely academic in the beginning of the course, that's what a lot of people are here for, talking about Avatar, their fandom, but in a very academic sense, in a very, very cerebral, right? And I've also noticed that some people are not, they weren't raised in fandom, they didn't go to cons, they watched Avatar, maybe they saw it in 2020 and they binged it. They didn't go on Tumblr, they weren't on Twitter, they weren't on LiveJournal talking about Avatar, so they have no experience with it. So it all this fandom, all this what do you think, who do you ship, all that jazz, that's all brand new to them. And I feel like though for people who might just be in the class for purely academia, if we didn't incorporate fandom, it would get pretty like, oh, okay, this is what we're discussing this week. And you put on your AP hat and it's no longer a fun Avatar course. But when we add that fandom element, when we add bringing food, when we add games, when we add people just expressing themselves, and one of the things that I really enjoy about our class is that it's a place where we do not tolerate like people calling things cringe. I don't appreciate that. And so it's kind of a release to be able to leave the regular college atmosphere where you want to present yourself as I'm too cool, I don't care, nonchalant. No, don't be nonchalant. Don't like I I think it's cringe if you say that we're cringe. I absolutely not. Absolutely not. To be cringe is to be free. And if there's that element of okay, I can relax. Oh my God, let's fan out. Then
To
you're
be
gonna be
cringe
interested.
is to
To be
be
cringe
free.
is it's
I'm gonna
to be
remember that.
free.
I'm gonna remember
That's
that.
that's Avatar
That's
in
That's
its
Avatar.
entirety. That's what it is. It's about freedom of expression. It's
Exactly.
about bringing everyone into one giant comfort zone. It's
Being
about
open-minded.
peace and equality.
Exactly.
It's about friendship and love. It's about so many things. Like I've trained people. I call it train. I've trained people in the ways of Avatar by allowing them to sit and watch the show or encourage them
Yeah.
to watch the show. And I tell them, give it. I'm a little up in age, so it was like, well, it's a cartoon. I'm like, don't. It's more than that.
More than that.
I'm very protective of the little arrowhead. But once they watch it and they 3 episodes in, they put on the next one, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta see what I gotta see. Wait, he was in an iceberg for how long and for what reasons? All these things in the beginning of the Boy in the Iceberg, it engages you, it brings you
Yes.
in, it sucks you in, and you can't help but fan out. I mean, because I thought all
Exactly.
my cartoon days was behind me, but my story is it takes a little time. I'm not going to talk about how I fell for it, but I fell for the okie doke. I fell in love with the show, and then my sister told me about these conventions, and then we started going to these conventions,
Then there you
and
go.
the love just grew and grew and grew and grew, like the Scrooge's heart,
Yep.
like not Scrooge, what's um the green guy from Dr. Seuss,
The Grinch.
Grinch.
Yeah, the
You know,
Grinch.
his heart grew and grew and grew.
Yeah.
Like, and that opened up my mind to a whole new level of love. Like
Yeah.
it was just an extension on top of an extension. I became more accepting in life of things, all because of that show. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
it's so powerful. I see transformative online, and I see it used so often that it kind of loses meaning in fandom. But it's a truly transformative show, and it
Mm,
introduces you to really like to concepts that I otherwise wouldn't be privy to. Like I didn't know too much about Taoism until Uncle Iroh. I didn't understand that the way that Iroh operates within the series is a
mm,
whole it's a political advising tactic that is rooted in Taoism. Taoism.
Taoism, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't pronounce it, but it's like Zhuangjian. It's in the philosophy book, but
Yeah.
it's
Um,
so, God,
for
can I just
me,
go on a tangent?
yeah.
What?
For
I was
me,
gonna say one thing. Oh wait, so go. Sorry.
for me, it
Engage.
really, for me, I've been exposed to a lot of customs reference on that show, and I've done some of them, like
Mm,
the martial arts being one of them,
yeah,
right? Because I've done workshops where I've done workshops with a few friends who are also martial artists too,
yeah,
and some of them actually practice some of the arts that are referenced on this show, myself included. So when she put together this thing called we call it the bending workshop,
that's so
where
cool.
where we each of us, like, so one friend, she practices Tai Chi, so she's
Yeah,
like, okay, I'll take this half hour to show and teach anybody who's involved who wants to participate in the workshop. I'm gonna teach them water bending. Okay, Eric, you're next. You're gonna teach air bending, which I practice that too, and then so will teach the earth's bending style, Hung Gar, while the other will teach the Shaolin system, the fire
mhm.
or Shu or whatever. And it became such a big success, and now, and it put me in a lot to think about more how I view the systems as well, much like how we discussed with Sigong Manny and Sifu Joshua, who are the martial arts consultants for specifically for Top. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh, right, and you know every year it was like, are you doing the workshop? Are you doing the workshop? I'm like,
Oh, I wish I could
I
take it.
guess I
Can I ask
am.
you a question?
I'm sorry.
Have you talked to Sifu Kisu?
I have we I know no, I haven't, but I know Tall. On the other hand, I know
Have you talked to Sifu Kisu?
he talks to Kisu on a
Ugh,
yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
so
I
sorry,
always
Kim.
wanted to. Oh my
It's
God.
not too well. That's another story.
that's another
Kim, did
story.
you want to add anything before we close out? Because we have to shut it down. Unfortunately, guys.
Oh, we're
Don't
going to.
worry, I may have a closing question for you, Professor.
Okay.
Who's your
Homo.
favorite character?
Okay.
What's your favorite element? And what's your favorite episode?
Okay. Favorite character is Katara. Should I say why or
You can say
Whatever you
why.
want.
okay, I can say why really quickly. I will say that Katara is someone that gets a lot of flack for her passion and her earnestness and her desire for justice. I feel like that's incredibly relatable, and I love that there's elements to her personality that feel very real and that makes it can make a young woman or just a young person watching the series understand that it's okay to have ugly emotions and it's okay to embrace certain aspects of yourself. I think as someone who had a very similar upbringing as far as taking on responsibility of another child at a very young age, raising people when you're also a child yourself, it's something that I didn't see represented outside of Lilo and Stitch's Nani. And
Mm,
all the emotions, all the baggage, all that weight that came along with it, including the resentment that Katara had for her father for leaving. And we know the reason as to why, but she's a child. All of that was depicted in a way that could help someone who is a similar age parse through their emotions. And that's what I love about Katara. This also relates to one of my favorite episodes. I have so many, but today's favorite episode is the Southern Raiders. And
oh, yeah.
you would think that I would say because, she's Zutara, and I can go into that later if we had more time. But
Yeah.
honestly, it's the lesson that you don't have to forgive. You don't have to forgive. I thought that was absolutely powerful because a lot of series, especially ones outside of anime,
Mhm.
will push this idea that you need to forgive in order to heal. And I love that it's more complicated than that. She forgave Zuko, but she did not forgive the person who killed her father. She did not. I mean, her father. I'm rambling, but like the person who killed her mother.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of his name, but that's irrelevant. I'm gonna go on a tangent. I'm staying focused.
Yeah.
So Southern Raiders is my favorite. And what was the last question?
Um, favorite element.
Fire.
Okay.
It would
All
be
right.
water, but I love fire too. I like heat.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This like I am in awe. We're gonna have to have you back again.
Oh yes, absolutely.
We're this is a TBD conversation, to be continued conversation.
To be
Um,
continued.
you
I'll
know,
like mellow out by next time. I'm still like,
we
oh.
created this because we are just again hardcore fans of the show. To hear of a whole classroom of just people talking about this
Oh yeah.
as
Mm.
hardcore fans of the show, just like the earnestness and the energy that you brought today, just about Avatar. Like this is why we do it. It says like
Mhm.
this we are fans that we talk about Avatar. We create our own safe space to talk about
Yeah.
Avatar in this cringe-worthy manner. To be cringe is to be free,
To be cringe is to be free.
and
Yes.
so like this is why we do it. And so um, we'll keep in touch, Avatar Freckles. We'll keep in touch. Okay.
You better.
Okay.
You better.
But yeah, this like everybody who is watching, thank you for joining us. Tall, do you got something to say?
Last Airbender's growth and development for the world.
Amen to that.
True.
Avatar the Last Airbender's healing.
Amen to that.
People, we all can go on and on.
Mm-hmm.
And I really can't think of, at this moment anyway, any other show like this. So we have truly been on a 20-year journey. And I don't think I've ever loved anything this long in
Mm.
regards to anything dealing with fandom.
I mean,
So
look,
let's
if
keep
not for
it.
Avatar, if not for Avatar, Tall and I would have never met.
Oh.
None of us would never met.
None of us would have met, you know.
I'm
And
so
we
all
reached out
those
to
years ago.
deviant art. Okay, that's how far we go back.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
with that being said,
Avatar Origins. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for
Stay
having me.
tuned.
I really
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thank
All right.
you.
Let's
Okay,
keep in
so
touch and have a
Avatar
good one.
Origins, we out. Ready? Avatar
we out.
Origins. We do
We
like
out.
this, like Avatar Origins, and then we
I love it. I love it. Thank you so
Like
much.
deltas.
So, Origins, we
All
out.
right, since you're a fan of Fire Nation, I'll give you the Fire Nation salute.
Yeah.